Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day this is for you. Morning for me. I'm going to do a little quickie day. We're going to try and get through this little quickie because I got a doctor's appointment. 10. Final diagnosis stuff out there. More stuff's helped me learn what's going on in this body. Still waiting for the specialist, Dr. Gavin Winston in Kingston. He's a specialist, a very specialized neurologist. He actually specializes in epilepsy and seizures. So I went to they call it a local neurologist, and he said what I'm dealing with is out of his expertise and referred me on to an even more specialized one. So there's stuff going on in my brain. My heart's the low blood pressure, so I still need to watch that. So I'm still monitored on that, but the cardiologist says I can be monitored by my doctor. It's not important to be such a thing. I need to be monitored by the cardiologist. It was very cool. So I just gotta keep salt on everything, eat lots of salt, bring up that low blood pressure. I mean, the biggest danger there is for the blood pressure to drop and then me fall and hit my head or something like that if I'm not able to get myself to lying down. But there is some things that shows it's not just the heart, because when it's the heart and vasovagal syncope due to low blood pressure, as soon as you lie down, then the blood goes back to your brain, and you don't actually lose consciousness really. But there's been some things where I've lost consciousness. I've gone into seizures, convulsions, and then what I've learned about seizures, there's all the different types of seizures too. I would call it falling asleep with my eyes open. But maybe, right, with that exhaustion and that tired, or like any time that I didn't get enough sleep, too much caffeine, so I put it off on the caffeine, all the little twitches and stuff in my face. Like I've always had twitches and these shivers, and big ones too that stand out, that, everybody gets little shivers when you tickle down your hair tickles your neck or something like that. For me, they've always been big. In the middle of it, I'm walking, right, and my leg comes up and does this big step. But those could be mini seizures too. And I never thought that before. But trying to find this understanding and what's going on in me. So once I know, and it was a beautiful thing at school. My instructor talking about you have a client come in to first make sure, because there's physical things that look like psychological things, and then there's psychological things that have physical symptoms. But first you want to rule out that there's any physical issues going on. When he said that, there was this ping at the back of my neck, right? Because all that tightness in there, that causes all my shaking. Because I've been able to calm myself, and I could talk in front of, nerves and anxiety. Well, I push myself out there to get used to that. But then going through this horribly abusive relationship with that coercive abuse, let me tell you, it's caused brain damage. Or, it's just went beyond my capacities to mask my autistic traits and stuff, right? Or when I did have that, those were made fun of. I've always been like a flapper, get all excited and jumpy, easily excitable and all that, and, my rocking. So it's always been there. It's always been there. Oh. There we go. Ouch. I hope everybody in Barrie is okay. A tornado ripped through there. I remember my mom was pregnant with Robert, 85, May 31st, 85. And that wiped out the Barrie Raceway where they used to have the fairs and stuff like that. I remember that. I was out delivering papers, and my mom climbed the fence at the backyard because we were delivering papers to the houses behind our townhouse complex. And she gives me an umbrella. Get your ass home. And leans over the fence and gives me an umbrella, tells me to get home. Remember that. So I hope everybody's okay there. And then when I saw Mapleview, my mom was kind of in the area that my mom is in. And no matter what, I don't want my mom to be hurt. I don't want any of my family. I don't want anybody to be hurt. That's me. hope they're okay. Okay. Oh, Daddy must be going up for a bath. I was gonna go jump in for a shower. I thought I'd do this quick, but whatever. Going to my doctor's. What? I didn't hear my message go off. Did you hear my message go off? Good. Okay. Okay, so that was just my mom responding. Yes, we're okay. It was close, but more between Mapleview and Big Bay Point Road. It did a lot of damage there. Okay. Good. So they're okay. My brother was supposed to come up yesterday. My dad was saying, so it's probably why he didn't. We had tornado warnings here too in Peterborough. I haven't heard anything, but I don't watch the news. So this is just the stuff that I saw on Facebook, because I go on there just in the morning, not on all the time, but just in the morning as I wake up. Okay, I gotta shut this fan off. It's kind of warm, but it's blowing on my neck. And then I need kind of air on my neck. Oh. So yeah. Sweet winkish nive, Majenki Quay, your friendly freaky ass, sweetgrass water medicine woman, Christiana Carr, Chris Carr, superstar. All this beautiful divine being right here. And welcome all you beautiful divine beings right here too. How goes it with you? It's been a heavy week. I hope you don't take any of my stuff on. Doesn't help. Send prayers and well wishes if you feel like sending anything. Definitely no worries. No worries, no worries. There's so many going through this stuff that, needs it out there, the truth coming for all these children, because every child matters. Every child matters. We want to honor those ones before, but we want to learn those lessons for those ones right now. Caught in those broken systems right now. Where there's a parent trying to save them from abuse, or anybody trying to save these children from abuse. To honor them and look at these systems that take the humanness out of it, but you're still dealing with humans. How can you take that's like trying to kill the Indian and save the child. You can't do that. So why do these systems keep doing that? Because these systems, it is people running them, right? But these are people that have never been in these positions. They want to rule and say what these people should do, but they've never lived in those conditions. So how can you truly understand? Like you can't. I trusted in the system. I knew, hey, maybe it failed some or whatever, but at the base of the core, this is the truth. Somebody said, I just surround people with the same beliefs as me. No, I've been around people with lots of harsh, opinionated beliefs that will share them, blah, 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 blah. Me, I'm the quiet one. I've been around all these type A, blah, 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 right? And then, right, guilty by association, they say, or whatever. But that's not me. That's not typically me. I'm the laid back, take it all in before I take that action. Sometimes it looks like I'm just going impulsively. Sometimes I do. I've tried that as well. But for the most part, everything is thought out. Because I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to hurt anybody. So that's the way I'm thinking about it. Right? Especially I don't want to get hurt myself. I don't want to hurt myself. Because that hurts others, Never think of taking my own life. Jeez, I thought when I was younger, went through a scare. I closed my eyes and see myself in. I'd be in the coffin. My family all crying. And I know I'd be okay. I wasn't afraid of dying or whatever, but I'm afraid of all the sadness that leaves. Someone make people happy, not sad. And go through this and look like there'd be too many that miss me. Doesn't feel like there's many that miss me now. And like I was a kid, I'll make up all their excuses for them and whatever, life is busy, blah, 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 blah. But I know, and even though I don't like phones and whatever, those ones that are making those efforts and put it in with me, I do return that because I see, well, they're calling me. I got to call them at least. I got to let them know I think of them like this too. Even though this isn't part of me. Never been a phone person. I've never been, I like to get out and socialize for sometimes. I have these little phases, right? Where like, yeah, I'm out. Anytime somebody calls, I'm out. But then it's just, that's how it was before. Because I wouldn't know how to say no. I wouldn't want to let people down. So then I learned how to say no, and some people got mad at me for that, some didn't. Doesn't matter. Anyways, we're at 10:40. I want to do mystical shaman. Let's do that, and a moon woman. Let's do the balance of that. How about that? You want to do that? 10 minutes, okay. Woo. Okay, get you shuffled up. Woo. So yes, if anybody would like to, how about right now financially would be best so I can keep my home for my children. Because even though, I've said this stuff, of course, it's going to be twisted and used against me because they're nitpicking any little thing. Any little thing. This is me, a human being. Anybody can do that, but for me, no. Right? Parents can have a moment and yell at them, but for me, I'm held accountable for everything, even more. And now the courts are doing it now, too. Making me accountable for all this court shit when I didn't start it, when it didn't need to be, because this is a nightmare. This is another control tactic, because, when somebody knows you don't want to fight over your children, never has, there was no reason to, listening to others, or so they say, not taking any responsibility themselves, still blaming others. He blames my mother. It was my mother's fault. My mother told him I was going to see a lawyer. I was finding out all my rights. I had no intention of taking it there. I was focused on this in January, trying to get my money back for this. Okay, because I can only do one thing at a time. Or I get too spread out and nothing's done with my whole ass. I don't like to half-ass anything. Let's call in all of our directions. All of our energies from the east, path of illumination and clarity, place of fire, place of man. Calling back all of our energies from the south, the waters, the emotions, the childhood, place of innocence. Calling back all of our energies from the west, the earth, physical, woman, place of introspection. Calling back all of our energies from the north, the air, the mental, the wisdom, years. Going the red road or earth walk. Whoa. I wonder what the staff means. We're given that staff. Oh, what does that mean? That's the power. Well, Moses had a staff, didn't he? That's what he made the water from. All the shamans have those too. Is it like, right? I have one for walking. I call mine a walking stick or cane. But that's that support too, to help you stand up. But in that clear channel, right? So sometimes that's your connection, a wand. What is that? Isn't that magic? We believe in magic as kids, don't we? Then we get up there. Up to the wisdom years, up to the north. That's the red road. There we go. Soul retrieval again. Where we see how we divided ourselves as little children, and we see we don't have to divide ourselves anymore. It's coming whole and complete in ourselves. And if everybody's doing that, we're all doing that. But if you're not doing it, there's going to be one human being that isn't full and complete in themselves. This inside job. We have others that can help us. Yeah, the shaman, the medicine men. Many people can do things like that on that energetic field. And there was even things in the spiritual psychotherapy that I learned. But again, we don't do anything for anybody else. We can hold that flashlight, right? Maybe there is ways we could connect to them in that dream time, and hold their hand as they're doing it for themselves. But this is what we need to gather all parts of ourselves, to bringing all the love and the lessons, right? Letting go of everything else, bringing all the love and the lessons together, and saying to Spirit, what do we need? Because you know what? We've always got our story witnessed by Spirit. right? Sometimes it's all we need. But, right, when we're witnessing each other's stories, so we're all here to witness each other's stories as well, to live this one and walk our path, and be witnesses for each other, witnesses and booster cables, right? And spirit will remain just witnessing and watching unless you're invited them in to help, because it's free will. They're not going to come in. There is divine intervention, yes, by necessity, but free will beings can't ask for help. It's just like, CPR. You cannot help somebody that's choking unless they give you permission or they have passed out. Right? That's one of the first things in the first aid training. You have to say, you're choking. Do you want my help? And if they say no, you have to stand back till that person passes out. Can't touch somebody without permission, even when you're trying to help them in an emergency. Because if you hurt them and they didn't give you permission, say you break a rib from doing the Heimlich, then they can come back and charge you. Said, I didn't want your help. So we must be careful. Always ask. Ask first. Hey, look at that in the spirit. A better way. East to west is the blue road of spirit. We're witnessing. Oh, beauty way. When we walk with spirit, we're walking on the path of beauty. We're aligning. We're seeing past those illusions. You see that little dragonfly? In our medicine cards symbolizes the illusions, right? Walking in that beauty way. 4, stability. Beautiful. Look at that lotus. The lotus grows through the mud and the shit, the deepest and the sludgiest parts of the pond. And look at that beautiful flower that comes out of that. It's the same as us. So look at that. All the shit you're going through, imagine how beautiful you're going to be. You already are. Love. Below. And within. There's below. Thunder. Feel the thunder. Lightning in the thunder. Do, do, do. Right, we're going to be thinking about that. Look at that. There's the buffaloes up there. Prayers for abundance and peace. We have that. Always ask and ye shall receive. And look at this, right? This beautiful home I got. It's where I'm getting hooked up, because how can man take away what Creator gave? This all came about with me hooked into prayers and stuff like that. So I'm in desperate need of help to save my home. Because keeping me caught up in this stuff, I cannot do my own work, right? I don't want to be projecting my stuff on people. I don't want to be doing more damage than good if I'm bitter or something, right? I don't want to have an agenda with people. So my integrity tells me I'm not ready. Maybe it's that artwork and stuff like that. Maybe it's showing me maybe I'm too sensitive. Maybe I got to just do my medicine woman stuff. Because I take on too much and I want to do too much for people, but that doesn't help them. I want to stand by and help them help themselves. That's when it stays. Build up that. Help them build it up in themselves, their confidence, right? Because it's just, it's just flattery for me. They get dependent on your compliments and stuff, right? So you want to be full and whole in yourself. You don't need anybody else's opinions, right? You can believe in yourself even if nobody else does. You got spirit always believes in you. Even if you don't believe in spirit. That's not a requirement. God does not require you to believe in God. It's there, no matter what. It's in you. It's part of you. You cannot separate from it. Whatever that is. Thunder. Feel the thunder. Thunder, that's a usable energy in the other decks too, right? That's how we learn to balance that out, right? So we don't want to go stampeding through everything like that, right? So what are we going to do? 1925. What's the killer? What do I got here? How you doing? 902. Okay. 902. Let's get through. Okay. Ooh. Don't have hot chocolate. I just had these piece of my medicine. It ain't green no more because the stuff got all the medicine out of it. Anyway, should I spread these out and pick them or have them jump out? I don't want to shuffle. Yeah, I think shuffling's... It's just too much for me right now. I'll do those ones and they could jump out. Let's see. I want to do this quickly. Spread them around. I'm spreading them around like we do with the regular decks. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Overall. If I want to see it yet, I'll see it with you. Okay. Overall. Oh, that's the doing. Okay, I'll see it with you. Okay, and the female over her. There we go. I see it with you. Oh, I got a little bit of that one, but that's okay. I see it with you. Okay. As for the top and bottoms. Okay. We want one moon overall. Whoops. There, how many is that? Not too many. Okay. What do we want to do? Come out 4? Okay. And come out like thunder. Whoop, there we go. That goes with the thunder. Ooh. Love it. Love it. Thunder. Feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder. Right, okay. Burr. I'm hot and I'm saying burr. Silly. Silly. Thunder. Feel the thunder. Okay. Anyways. Okay, we want to go. Okay. Go like this. Okay, we want one for that overall. Ladies. Overalls. Oh, sure. Wherever. There. And there. Okay. Let's get into her. Because I gotta get going soon. Right, okay, so we'll look at that one. That's the one that was on the top there. For overall. Those are turtle ladies. Ah, it's not staying. Whatever. Ow! Pain. Oh yes, it's a lot of pain. And there ain't no one to blame. Maybe the one that slammed on the brakes when they saw somebody gonna hit us. Okay. So we started up at her. Okay. And we're going to look at this overall right here. Ooh. The rattle. Bang. Look at that in the baby rattle. That's overall. We're connecting to that little one. Connecting to the babies inside there. What's that baby's got to say to us? What that baby's been carrying and it ain't that baby's job to do anymore. Huh? What that baby? Huh? What that baby carrying? Rattle is number 41. Look, I almost opened right to it. Oh, rattle isn't 41. What am I reading here? 43. Okay, it's close. The essence, the rattle, is the spirit caller, carrying the shaman's prayer to the 4 directions. The body of the rattle is like earth spinning on its axis. Ooh, where? Where? I thought I had one sitting right here. But I don't. Don't have the rattle, but I do have, ouch, this. The shaman, okay, spirit caller. The rattle is a spirit caller, carrying the shaman's prayers to the 4 directions. The body of the rattle is like earth, spinning on its axis. With the aid of the rattle, the medicine woman instills a desired destiny in her future. Closing with the prayer. Great Spirit, may your will be done. Great Spirit, may your will be done. Right? Love that. The rattle guides us to pray for all earth, not just for our personal needs. When we offer our prayers for the highest good of all, everything we need is provided. And look at that, it kind of looks like that in there, doesn't it? It look like a turtle, doesn't it? Look like a turtle? Here's my rattle. There we go. Here you go. You just got a little throw around over by your hair and call it in and spirit for you. There you go. There you go. Open up to it. It's there. Okay, the rattle guides us to pray for all the earth, not just for our personal needs. When we offer our prayers for the highest good of all, everything we need is provided for us. The rattle comes to invite you to work with the tools of spirit. But be careful. They are very sharp and can hurt you and others if they are not used mindfully. Intention came up yesterday, remember? Set your old tools aside and take up the drawing instruments of spirit. You're consciously stepping into partnership with the divine. This is a time for courageous deeds. Do not let your hesitation get in the way of your expression. The medicine. You want to catch God on the whisper, not on the shout. What you are trying to craft to your own desires and expectation is already there, standing before you. Do not spin the world to your own benefit. You are being offered the Creator's tools, which must be put to use to serve a divine purpose. There we go. Right? Beautiful. And then that action Spirit's calling us to take. With that, shall we look at the moon card with that? 19. Well, let's look at that. What'd that say? Up there for the 19. The crystal ball symbolizes the moon. A pure crystal ball for deep observation and consideration. Here we go. Right? Ooh. Okay. A pure crystal ball for deep observation and consideration of the past, the present, and the future. Ow. Let me see. My elbow down over here and hold it better for you. There you go. Ouch. Deep observation, consideration of the past, the present, and the future. It is a tool for looking and observing inwardly. When observing the ball for a long time without diverting the eyes, mirrors and reflections from within our soul can be discovered. The crystal ball allows us to encounter ourselves and to know ourselves from within. This magical ball symbolizes the ancient feminine wisdom of observation and listening. Observation and listening. Okay. There we go. See that ball? Get on the ball. Okay. And then the action. Oh, the journey. Look at that beautiful card. The journey. The journey. What does the journey say to us? What's that number on the journey? 29. There's 30. 29. The essence. The journey is an invitation to step outside the boundaries of your life as you know it. The journey is not a holiday. It's a call to be hermit-like and to go on a pilgrimage into the unknown. There are no maps to the territory you will be exploring. No marked paths or road signs. Because you're following that. The invitation, the time to embark on the great journey is here. Do not linger in the port when distant shores are calling. Fearlessly draw your own navigational charts as you discover the route. When the time is right, as it is now, you will be led true. Even when you are not sure of where you are going, it is the departure that is most important. If you miss the boat, a great opportunity will be lost. Another ship may not arrive for a very long time. See, a great opportunity may be lost. Another ship may not arrive for a very long time. Doesn't mean it's lost forever, completely. That opportunity. But another ship might come in. So that's what we learn. So there's always that opportunities, right? What was that one? Remember? The flood's coming. You know, the city's got to be evacuated. And there's this one person at their house, you know. People come up. Oh, the city's going to be evacuated. Do you need a ride? We know we don't have a vehicle or whatever. No. That's okay. God will save me. The floods come, and they're up to that door and up to the second, you know, to the windows. You can't get out the door, can't open the door. Well, somebody comes in a little canoe or whatever, comes up and knocks on the window and says, hey, you want to jump in our canoe? Like almost everybody's gone. We're heading up to higher water. No. God's going to save me. Right? Floods keep coming. You know, and then he's up on the roof. Another boat comes by. This is the last boat. You need to get on it because you're going to drown. The water's, no, God's going to save me. Well, water comes up. That was the last boat. And he's up there talking to God. God, why didn't you save me? I sent you 3 boats. Something like that, right? So just because we think it's going to look like this, God uses us, everything, all around. So you never know, right? What is that? You embrace and welcome those guests because you may be entertaining angels unaware. What is that? Okay? We don't know. Those angels in disguise. That's the thing. Okay? So, and then don't worry. Let's not get stressed out. Oh, I missed that boat. And then we keep our heads down that we don't see the next one coming in. Okay? So, right? We'll get it when we get there. It's enjoying this journey. Right? That's what it's about. The medicine, the journey is calling you, but the timing is premature. So this could be. Sometimes we get it mixed up. Collecting postcards or fantasies of where you want to go may take over your focus and make you miss your destiny. So if you get too caught up in the dream of how you want it to be, right, then you're not going to miss it when it's right there in front of you. You're going to miss it if it's right there in front of you. Maybe. Okay, may make you miss your destiny. Other things must be completed first. Or you may still be attached to knowing the destination. Right? Sometimes we want to know where we're going. Remember that the point of the journey is not the destination. It's who you will become as you are transformed along the way. Do not confuse the inner and the outer journey. Right? We can live vicariously and then get confused because our brains believe this is real. It doesn't know. That's why, Olympians and athletes and stuff like that, they visualize beforehand. That's the power in that because your brain doesn't know the difference whether you're actually doing it or not. That's why we have this sleep paralysis time so that we don't act out our dreams in our sleep because the brain believes it. Okay? If you're human, you got a human brain and these human brains will believe anything we tell them. Okie dokie. It's the truth. Check it out for yourself. Scientific. Human brains are not very smart. No. Human brains. No. The intelligence does not come from the brain. Okay? So check it out yourself. You can learn it for yourself. And well, where's the moon card with this one? Oh, shoot. As I throw everything down, because I have stuff on that. Oh, that's a beautiful. Oh, hold that one up there. I don't think we've seen that one before. Look at that. In the actions, in number 5. The child. The baby. That's where we're going back to, the baby. That's the work to do. The journey back to our baby. They're soul retrievals. What be that for you? Oh. Okay, maybe I can hold it as on the head there. A new soul in the world is asking to actualize itself. A human being upon the earth. The mind consists of a collection of human knowledge and is translated by the soul, and which allows for interaction with more compressed matter and information within the being, with the physical and the energetic bodies. Thank you. Good man picking up the doggy doo-doo. Good man. Right on my front yard. Good. He stooped and scooped. Excuse me. Okay, let me see. By the soul, which allows interaction with more compressed matter information within the being, the physical and the energetic bodies. The personality traits and the emotional and intellectual bodies that the baby chose to be incarnated with were chosen by the soul before its descent into the mother's womb, and in accordance with the kind and level of development that this soul is asking for or needs to undergo in this lifetime. These traits may change and develop through one's life. You're already born with everything you need to do. The direction of this card is the east, and it's over here in the man's side. It's the element of air. It's your solar plex and thought constellation. And the animal is eagle. The color is yellow. The moon is moon blood. And the qualities are initial clarity, lightness, and renewal. This is what we're going for on this journey as we're taking this journey, returning to this baby here, right? This soul retrieval came up again. We're retrieving the little lost soul in there because we forget about that baby. And we need to see that until we acknowledge that, it's gonna lead our lives, affect all of our decisions, everything. We need to get in and see what this baby was programmed, okay? And then what was our initial thing? Programmed by the people outside of us, but what did this help us with? Because what was that mission and purpose that we came here with? I don't know. What's that for you? And then what we're going to think of, the moon. The moon. Isn't that beautiful? The moon. That's the next one we're talking about. The moon. This is the reflections now. The reflections on all of that there. Hey, how you been? How you doing? There's some reflections on all of that there. 38:53. I'm going to have to get going soon here. Let me look at the time on my... Yeah. Put it up here, right? Okay. The rattle and the crystal ball. There we go. Bob's my daddy. There we go. Whatever. Come on, stop being so fussy. Thank you very much. It's okay. It's okay. You can be a little fussy. I know I hear the other fussies out there too, so I'm trying to make everything set up and, nice and purty. There we go. Is that nice and purty for you? Free. Okay. 37. 37. Here we go. The moon. I just gotta check your timing here. 9:23. Okay, gotta go. Let's go. Just throw my phone on the floor. Let's go. Okay, the essence. Every 28 days, the moon manifests a steady progression from darkness to light, and then back again. This phenomenon in our skies has a powerful impact on our human psyches. It offers us certainty that after periods of emptiness and darkness, there is a light waiting so we can be reborn into a new phase. This calls to mind a native African prayer to the moon. May our lives be renewed as yours is. May our lives be renewed as yours is. The moon also has a strong influence on the ebb and flow of the waters on the earth. This same power, in turn, affects human feelings and emotions and mirrors their rising from or hiding back into the unconscious. The invitation. The moon spends equal time in the dark as it does in the light of the sun. And now it comes to remind you of this balance. Have you been too focused on outer achievements, productivity, or social engagements? Or have you spent too much time hidden from the outer world, not wanting to interact or show your face? Meditate on the significance of the moon's cycles, and let it gently guide you out of your bottomless depths. Head back to the world of outer expression and connection with others. Let it help you make time for yourself, your feelings, and your essential human and spiritual needs. Noticing needs came up now, didn't it? This card calls you on a journey of renewal, just like the moon does every month. So you can get unstuck, whether from a specific situation or life in general. For this, you need to make time with yourself without distractions of modern society. And this one says, take time for Jesus. My Bible app just started playing automatically. What the heck? My phone fell and it just started playing. So there we go. You got to connect with that. Right, let it help you take time for yourself, your feelings, and your essential human and spiritual need. This calls you on to go on a journey of renewal, just like the moon does every month, so you can get unstuck from a specific situation or life in general. For this, you need to make time to be with yourself without the distractions of modern society. And have the courage to look at the unwanted or unembraced parts of your being until you arrive at a place of resolution. Shamanic lore explains that the finest treasures of humanity are hidden where people are most afraid to go. Where are we most afraid to go? Inside, in our own thoughts, to sit with ourselves. Truth, most afraid to go inside to look at our own selves here. And the moon on that one. Oh, look at that. I love that. And number 26 over here. And then we got 25 on the top. And then we'll see what's on the bottom here. And then we'll be done. 26 is the totem woman. Dancing your life dance in a circle. Surrounded by the gifts of your brothers and sisters. The great teachers of your life. Feathers flying in the wind. Your soul, bold and free, speaks a wordless language. Calls to the moon, whispers to the wind. A wild creature crawling to Mother Earth. Shapeshifts from woman to animal. From sleep to sleep. Between dream and wake. The secrets kept as birthright. Your love for your brothers and sisters is endless. Messenger of all wild creature beings. Yes, it is, you peoples. There we go. That's so beautiful. So let's look at top and bottoms here. All done. And I gotta go get dressed for my appointment. For the appointment, I got to go to the doctors today. Special diet form because I can't eat and choose, so I need to see if I get more funding for special diet. So I have to buy the boost shakes. I can't, I have problems with chewing and all of that, right? All these people want to say it's all in my head. Yeah, I got brain damage. Thank you very much. From abuse. And that's nothing new. Brain damage from abuse. Yep. It happens. It happens. It happens. It happened to me. It happened to me. Oh yes, don't matter what you believe. Truth is the truth. No matter what you do. 'Cause the truth is the truth. There, okay, that one's upside down. Whoa! Okay, and that's not gonna hold it there. So let's just go. This one was the top. Okay. And this one is the bottom. Okay. We're gonna look at it like that. And this one is the top, and that one is the bottom there. Okay, let's have a quick read then, okay? And the sun, look at that. And the sun. And the sun. Oh, that's the avatar one there, isn't it? Yeah. Yep, that's what she be right there. The avatar. Ah! We split, and there's the flow. We gotta listen to the flow. Maybe. I really gotta go here. Okay. Okay, the sun. The bottom card. Ay, 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 caramba. There we go. That's the bottom. Whoopsies. And the top. Wow. Okay. 46 is what I just saw there. Okay. And the time on the... And it's time to go. Right. 9:30. Okay. Good. Okay. I have time just to quickly read those. The rainbow is 41. Is it 41 on the rainbow? Yes, it was 41 on the rainbow. The essence. The rainbow symbolizes the 7 steps of a true spiritual path, which manifests as the colors of 7 chakras. In the Himalayas, the rainbow body is seen as the full realization of our essence. The rainbow also represents the bridge between the physical and the spiritual worlds. At the end of our lives, we can journey across the rainbow bridge to the highest heavenly realms. When the rainbow appears, it is an affirmation that all is well and that you're in right relationship with spirit. The invitation, the rainbow tells you that the end of the storm is near. Persevere and remember that it is darkest just before the dawn. Do not give up hope. Things are about to take a positive turn. Listen for the morning rooster that announces the coming of the dawn, even while the night is still darkest. But do not claim victory yet, or let your guard down fully. The medicine. Don't get caught in pursuit of the illusion of the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Find the treasure now, in the moment, by coming into right relationship with those around you. All your gifts are at hand. So obvious. You may miss them. You may have missed them. Be true with your intentions. And do not be led astray by daydreams. Woo! And then the sun is what number? 53. It is 53 on that, is it? Okay. It is 53. 53. And I won't go in the middle second. They're right in there. Remember. 53. 53 is the sun. The sun. The sun, the essence. The sun is acknowledged by many cultures as the foremost masculine force. And look at that. We got the moon and the sun. Here we go. Sun and moon right there together. The sun is acknowledged by many cultures as the foremost masculine force. In other tradition, it is seen as the feminine in her full power. Either way, it is the most brilliant light for all beings and allows life to sprout from dark, feminine earth. from the dark feminine earth. It can be gentle and warming, close to sunrise or sunset, fall or winter. Or it can be destructive, as in its zenith during the scorching summer. The invitation: have you been hibernating? Have you been introspective? It's time to come out of your cave and savor the life-giving light of our star. The sun rekindles your passion and your creative energy. Life is calling you to shine your light and to add your lightness and humor to the seriousness around you. Get out and play. The medicine: have you been shining your light for too long? Remember that daylight is only one half of the day. The night must have her equal time, and she offers us her gifts as well. Be careful not to be blinded by your light or the light of others. Do not become enamored with yourself or worship others. Beware of your shadow. Revel in your midday glory, but do not be afraid of the waning light at dusk. Beautiful, beautiful. What were those thunder beings? They fell down here. The thunder. Feel the thunder. Okay. Let's give that a quick read because I really got to go. I really got to go. I got to go. Gotta go. 56, the thunder. Okay, the essence. Legend speaks of the great thunder beings who live in the sky and call for your attention when great occurrences are meant to happen in the world. They warn when tensions in a situation are called upon to be released. Their presence in your reading reminds you of the dramatic moments in life that change everything, both awesome and frightening when thunder arrives. It is also a wake-up call, one that you will not soon forget. Where am I? The invitation. When thunder comes into your reading, it refers to a big dramatic change that feels like a herd of wild bison. Dad, hold on. My daddy's leaving and he can't take my car. I gotta go. Ow, that hurt. Okay, I caught him and I gotta go because I gotta go. Where was I? The thunder comes when you're reading. Into your reading when it refers to a big dramatic change that feels like a herd of wild bison on the run. Whew. You feel it through your bones and you know that you are powerless to influence whatever events have been set in motion. This is a time to be prepared for anything. Your life is an adventure and wonderful opportunities are arriving now. This is a time to be prepared for anything. That's why I'm arriving now. The trick is to learn to run with them. Qualities that you'll need now more than ever are flexibility, dexterity, and a willingness to experience it all without dictating from where or in what form opportunities will come. Your destiny is arriving. Be ready. The medicine. Do you feel like unnecessary drama is waylaying your life? Could you be exhausted from listening to others tell you their never-ending victim story? Or could you be telling yourself a version of the same? It's time for an about face. You're being warned that to continue on this path will cause you to regret your choices, even if they appear benign or familiar. It's time to say no to drama, both yours and others. Focus on solutions rather than problems. You are worthy of a drama-free life. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy, do you are. Okay, where did my other book go? So I can read you these last little ones here. Right, top and bottom. Here we have 20. What was that? Okay, we'll read that one with thunder. Thunder is the fertility, the pregnancy. We've read that. A time of creation of new life inside the woman's temple, the womb. This is the first and original home of the soul for 9 months of creation. Pregnancy is the origins of development and the place of nourishment from the womb's waters, the amniotic fluid. These waters contain our lunar knowledge. Okay? Our lunar knowledge. Wisdom Wisdom coming from the moon. Here is the direct connection to the mother, a new soul in a new womb, a wise and developing field of consciousness that contains the ancient cosmic knowledge and experience of many incarnations and past lives. Womb within a womb, within a womb, within a womb, within. In the ancient customs of lunar culture and rituals, it is believed that a baby is yet to be born is made up of moon's blood, and for this reason, a pregnant woman does not menstruate. Both pregnancy and monthly periods are believed to be directly affected by the moon. Yes, they are. And then we have 20, and over here, and then 25, 20, the cauldron process. The witch's pot, the womb of creation. Make yourself a warm nest, some good earth, a few tree branches, and light a fire. Sit within the center of your being where your power lies. Bring a big pot and a mixing spoon. Pour various elements into it. Multicolored powders, whispered words. Sing a few songs in your vat of wonders. Stir in your heart's directions, desires, and full of light. Understand that everything is a process that requires trust and belief, patience, hope, and perseverance. These are the secrets of the gifts that lead to great love and the creation of a new reality. And then we have the 25 up here, the avatar, ruler of the elements. You are air, you are fire, you are water, you are earth. You are spirit itself, connected to your bodily elements, one with creation. May you be light as the wind. May you be hot as fire. May you flow as the water. May you be fertile as the earth, and be renewed by it time and time again. May you be as fertile as the earth. May you see the beauty all around you and be renewed by it time and again. May you learn to see that inside and outside are one. You are one. Love you. Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes, thank you for being you. Shining your light through everything you do. Keep on, you know what this world needs you. Remember, empower, not overpower. We're going for that empowering, not overpowering. Love yous, love yous, love yous. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Tell me about doctors. I love yous.